This is NBA action.
Oh, yeah, show. Come on, Shaq. Show!
This week, we take you around the league for team previews.
I love the game of basketball. This is my life. It's my passion.
We'll also take a timeout with Celtic superstar Paul Pierce and bring you the top 10 plays of the week.
Blocked by Webster. Taken out of the air by Collins. Now to Miller. Miller front court pass to Roy. To Webster. Streaking baseline. Banks it up and it is fouled.
Showtime! Look at that! Oh, baby! Oh, I'll tweet it in. Oh, my! You are watching what greatness is all about. Oh, you gotta love that action! We begin by taking you into the action as we continue with our preview of the Western Conference. We begin in San Antonio, where the Spurs have won 4 championships in the last decade and now have retooled their roster for another title run.
We had a chance last year. Then we had a lot of injuries and a lot of things happened, but we finished the season with a great record, finished second this year with all the additions. I think we're going to really fight for it.
Adding his talents is newly acquired Richard Jefferson, who joins the Spurs core of veteran stars.
It was a big move. I think we needed it. Put some new blood in the team. Me, Manu, and Timmy, we come in training camp and we're excited because we've been playing with the same team for a long time.
I understand what this organization is about, what their focus is, and really what their main goal is. And I'm looking forward to being a part of that.
We think that we're back in the ball game. We have the depth and the talent and the athleticism, so it's just a matter of how it gets put together and if it gels well.
The Spurs' Texas rivals, the Dallas Mavericks, also have high hopes with a playoff-tested team.
We're a little older, but, I don't think it's necessarily bad. I think we do have some young talents.
Each year, to me, is its own entity, and so we're in the here and now. The most important thing for us now is we need to take a step up as a defensive team. The addition of Marion, Drew Gooden, Quentin Ross, those guys are all terrific defensive players.
And the newest Mavs believe they could add the right ingredients to transform Dallas from contenders into champions.
I think we're just getting started. They got some talent on this team. They got a nice core together, and I'm just coming to add to it.
Correa up to Terry.
We're going to be competitive every year, but this year more than any other in a while, I think we're right there at the top, right there at the top with the best.
In Sacramento, the Kings are building for the future with one of the league's youngest teams, but they're looking to win right now.
I think we just all need an attitude adjustment, and I think that's what coach is going to come here and do. And, just guys believing, and that'll produce wins and keep on winning, that'll bring the fans, and that's all we need to do.
Even though the tough Western Conference has become even stronger, the Kings' new head coach has the team believing they can climb up the ranks this season.
Try to go low, Spencer. No, you guard it, Kenny.
This is about improving and taking steps forward, and that everybody's got a chance. It's a clean slate, and there really is no limit on what we can accomplish if we do things right.
After a strong playoff run in 2008, the New Orleans Hornets ran into disappointment last season, losing in the first round to Denver.
We never really got healthy, and when you're not healthy as a basketball team, it's going to affect your rhythm, your timing. You have to get used to different guys. Because of the fact that we weren't healthy, Chris Paul, David West had to almost average 40 minutes a game. It just took us everything we had just to get to that point.
With the all-star duo of Paul and West, plus some new additions, the Hornets look to reclaim their status as championship contenders.
Don't stand. Good. Don't stand. Look at your spacing. For us, this season is about improvement. I think we've got to just show that we're an improved basketball team from what we were last year. That's the bottom line.
Way to run.
We have a lot of new faces this year, so me and D West both understand that it's our responsibility to let everyone know what our team stands for and let them know what our goals are. if we all get on the same page, I think the sky's the limit.
Hornets on 3. 1, 2, 3. Hornets.
After a decade as an assistant with the Lakers, Kurt Rambis takes over the Timberwolves.
I think the fans are going to appreciate the way that the team plays, and I think they're going to appreciate how hard this team is going to play and how hard they're going to work.
Another new head coach in the Western Conference is Paul Westphal, who returns to the NBA with the Sacramento Kings.
So that's a clutch shot. That's right. That's the way to go, baby.
The Eastern Conference had its share of changes as well, with 2 veteran coaches moving on to their next challenge. In Washington, Flip Saunders looks to get the Wizards back to the playoffs.
Yeah, I wanted to try to put my stamp on as much as possible. If you want to win a championship, you have to play defense. You have to have that commitment, and because you have to have something to always fall back on when things aren't going right.
And Washington's former coach, Eddie Jordan, heads to Philadelphia to guide the 76ers.
I like the style of play. It's something I truly believe in. You have to lay it out for them and show them what we have to do, why we do it, so they can believe it.
In other news, the league celebrated NBA Cares Week, where players took part in various projects to help their communities.
All right? So you guys, when you're in class and you're listening to your teachers and different things, pay attention as much as possible.
You know, I think it's something to say when you can get up close and personal with guys you see on TV, always see from afar, being able to kind of relate a message that it's okay to be able to not to play basketball, so to speak, or be able to think and formulate your own ideas and say, what you want to say.
It's more important, obviously, that we're seen, obviously in the community. We're trying to do different things to make sure our fans are getting well connected with us, whether it be New Jersey or Newark or wherever.
And for our snapshot of the week, it's the Atlanta Hawks connecting with 2 of their youngest fans as part of NBA Cares Week. Now let's take a timeout with a 7-time All-Star, the Boston Celtics, their team captain, Paul Pierce.
Let's take a timeout with me, Paul Pierce.
Shot clock at 2, shot clock at 1, just gets it off and knocks it in. Pierce to the basket, lots of contact, counting, and a foul. What a move from Pierce.
Well, what a move by Pierce.
I'll probably get my quickness from my mom, my aggression, because she had a hard time chasing me around.
Pierce, double team. Keeps the dribble alive. Pierce to the basket.
My favorite dunk of all time probably was the first time I saw Michael Jordan come from the free throw line.
There you see him coming at you as gets ready for launch. That brought Dominique to his feet.
Well, the crowd lets you know what they think of it. Now we will wait for the judges.
Michael Jordan scored 50.
They gave him a 50. They gave Jordan a 50.
If I can get a do-over for any shot I took in my career, it would probably be in 2002 when I was at the free throw line against New Jersey Nets to go to the finals.
Pierce strong at the free throw line during the regular season at 81%. And Paul Pierce, who has struggled from the free throw line at times, misses a crucial one there.
My favorite player to play against would probably be LeBron James. Brown and Pierce going at it. They're talking to each other. I love it. This is what it's about.
Rom on the run. Great move to get around Pierce. Flips it with the right hand and gets the roll.
He has 20 of their 34 points.
I'm a competitor, and I think we all know Paul Pierce is one of the best guys in our league. The best brings out the best, and I think he feels the same way.
James and Pierce putting on a show for the fans. Paul Pierce is playing like a superstar here this afternoon.
This is where legends are made.
How about Paul Pierce, magnificent, with 41 points, the longtime Celtic.
That's it. Time's up.
We're back with more of NBA action. Now let's go back into the action for our Eastern Conference preview, starting with the Magic, who came up short in last year's finals.
Basketball immortality for the 09 Los Angeles Lakers. For the 15th time in their glorious history, the Los Angeles Lakers are world champions of basketball.
For Dwight Howard and the Magic, last year ended with a 5-game defeat at the hands of the Lakers, but it only motivated them to work even harder this season.
We had a great year, but we didn't reach our ultimate goal of winning a championship, and so
what you take away more than anything is the need to improve and to get better and to give yourself a chance to do it again.
Vince Carter, a little half man, half amazing.
Orlando acquired veteran star Vince Carter to give them a boost in their championship quest.
He brings a lot to this team. If you look over his career, he's always been a 20-plus scorer.
Catching fire. Oh, it's a bonanza. Vince Carter on fire.
I felt comfortable walking in. It's always easy when you're in your home state. My role is just to come in and just be aggressive. Just be myself and just make this team better if I possibly can.
In Philadelphia, new head coach Eddie Jordan is putting his own stamp on the Sixers.
Eddie Jordan, he's been communicating with me about defensively. We have a lot of athleticism, so we're trying to use that to our advantage.
Andre, take that away. You use it as a fifth.
Getting stopped is really a plus for us.
Adding to their optimism is Elton Brand's return from an Achilles injury.
Brand takes it off the iron. Brand powers it in. Oof, nasty.
It's exciting to be healthy with, add my part to a team that did very well last year.
That is what Elton Brand brings to the 76er team.
We have him healthy for, an entire season. It's going to show with our success.
Here comes the burst and high up off the glass.
The Toronto Raptors have a young nucleus led by all-star forward Chris Bosh. And this summer, they added the multi-talented Hedo Turkoglu.
He's very versatile. He brings size to that small forward position.
Turkoglu gets through. He's taken over. What a shot by the Turkish national.
He's a great shooter. We're going to be able to really spread the floor.
Turkoglu delivers.
Having size, having a guy who can post up smaller threes, and him working on defense is really going to help us out.
For me, I think that I will fit good on my playing style, being unselfish, creating a lot of opportunities. All I have to do is just, do my stuff like I've been doing last 2 years. And hopefully, have a great year.
Very unselfish. That's what Turkoglu brings to this team.
Get back, Todd. This way. No.
Plagued by injuries last season, Luol Deng is back to help lead the Chicago Bulls.
Just going into the season, try to stay healthy and just show what I could do. And the fact that, when I'm healthy, I could play this game at my best.
The Bulls took the Celtics to the limit in the playoffs behind the league's Rookie of the Year, Derrick Rose.
His leadership skill, his poise out there being so young, I was very impressed with.
Salmons and Rose on the run. Rose with a left hand and a foul.
We got a bunch of good guys, and this year we just want to make it further in the playoffs.
Rose goes to Perkins, spins, pivots, layup, backs it in. Sensational move from the rookie.
This year, having a year under him, I think he's going to try to make things happen, and, we're looking forward to seeing that.
Time now for more of NBA action. Now we spotlight the Phoenix Suns' Amari Stoudemire, who has overcome a series of obstacles and is ready for a new start.
Uno, dos, Los Suns.
It's easy to understand why Amari Stoudemire had an extra hop in his step for a preseason game in Mexico. He was just happy to be healthy again and back on the court.
The other Amari has arrived again.
I had to persevere a lot, man, through my career so far. Something that I really didn't expect when I got drafted back in 2002.
Uri with the rebound. Stoudemire is still down at the other end of the floor. Not getting up.
After winning Rookie of the Year honors, Amari began dealing with injuries the next season.
I had to persevere a lot.
He recovered to become an all-star, but was sidelined again by a knee injury.
This guy is such a backbone of this team. What he's been through in his career, all the injuries, kept fighting back.
I think he got Stoudemire in the eye, like with his offhand.
Last season, Amari suffered yet another setback, this time a detached retina in his right eye that would force him to miss the last 29 games.
With this eye injury, it's something that I never experienced, never thought about experiencing ever. I had the procedure done. I had to reattach the retina, which required me to, lay face down for 22 hours a day, for 10 straight days. And that was probably the hardest recovery I ever had to go through. With my vision gone, you had career thoughts. Would I ever play basketball again, or would I ever get back to my normal self in the basketball court? So I kept my faith and stayed focused and really did everything the doctor asked me of me to do, and I was able to make it through that procedure and back on the basketball court.
Dudley comes down, bounces back to Stoudemire. One more time.
Cephalosha picks up Nash on the wing. Richardson inside. Man cutting along the baseline is Stoudemire.
As the season begins, Amari is back to being a dominant force for the Suns. But the injury has given him a deeper appreciation for being able to play the game he loves.
My perspective toward the game always been, at a high level. I always enjoyed my teammates. I always enjoyed playing the game. I always played with passion. But going through that procedure, not knowing how your career was going to be, definitely, raise the intensity a little bit when you're back on the basketball court, when you're back around your teammates. So like I said, man, I feel blessed to be back on the basketball court and be ready to go.
What a welcome sight that is for the Suns. He looks like he hasn't missed a beat.
No time,
Next, we look back at some of the NBA's international travels during the preseason and sounds of the game.
We got a huge fan base here. It's going to be great to play in front of them. I'm pretty sure they're ready to enjoy it.
Viva Mexico. It's our job to put on a good show for them.
Bring it in, bring it in, bring it in.
Hey, that's the way I like to do it.
Drag and pop, drag and roll.
Fans enjoyed it. We enjoyed it. Came out for a preseason game in Mexico.
MVP, how you doing?
It's going to be a lot of fun. Friends and family, everybody's here.
Welcome to London, NBA.
Bulls. Go get a good start. Come on, everybody's ready to play.
Oh, there's on three. 1, 2, 3.
Defensively, we got to get back and do a better job. Darren Williams is probing a lot.
Beautiful move by Williams.
Turn up the defensive intensity, man. Get up and get after him.
Make sure there's backside help for him.
Canyon, you can help a little bit, but we don't want you to get tricked. You got to start with pressure. And the earlier we can pressure, the better off.
NBA.
The city's been beautiful and the arena's great, so it should be a great experience.
Number 1, Johnson, bring it on. 1, 2, 3.
Together. 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Pretty move by Carmelo Anthony.
Slick, make the roll once you come up.
Play hard on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Play hard. Let's go, man. I'll push you in the back again. Look out, look out.
Murphy is left open and hits again.
You're a hell of a player, man.
Good stamina, goodwill. Defense on 3. 1, 2, 3. Defense.
And we helped each other. It wasn't pretty at times, wasn't perfect. We got the job done.
1, 2, 3. Balls. Play hard, man. Play hard on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Welcome back to NBA action. Now it's time for the top 10 plays of the week in our courtside countdown. At 10 is this block from Chris Douglas Roberts.
Oh, rejected! CDR!
At 9 is the Bulls' Kirk Heinrich going behind the back to the trailing Taj Gibson.
Drop pass from Gibson. He dunked it. And Jameer Nelson ran into Howard, I think.
Good defense by the Bulls.
At number 8, it's J.J. Redick to Vince Carter, who brings some Vince-sanity to Orlando.
Redick down to Carter. Carter up and in. Oh, that's a pretty play. Boy, the Magic look good.
At number 7, Rajon Rondo is chased down by LeBron James.
James came flying through.
Well, here's Rondo, comes up with the steal. Now watch this. That's a hustle play by LeBron.
At number 6, the Clippers start the break, and Blake Griffin provides the finish.
Hello. Isn't the veteran supposed to say hello to the rookie? Oh, Neil, my Butler to Griffin for the jam.
In at 5, once again, it's the Nets' Chris Douglas-Roberts.
Douglas-Roberts after his nice move on Hughes.
Razzle-dazzle by Roberts.
At 4 is the Lakers' Shannon Brown going airborne.
Shannon Brown explodes to the cup. He'll throw it down with the right hand.
Outstanding athletic ability to fly with the best. Get it, my poster, says Shannon Brown.
In at number 3, some flashy teamwork from the Cavaliers.
Got a little bit as Baruchel goes to the basket. Well, it was a heck of a pass.
At number 2, an unstoppable move from Dwight Howard.
Howard, he has just destroyed the Hawks here in this third quarter. 20 points in the period.
And at number 1, here's Kobe Bryant faking his way past Kenyon Martin for 2.
What a move by Kobe Bryant. Wow! A deceptive move on a pretty good defensive player.